Hey, what's going on, boys? Welcome. We are back. FIFA 22 is literally around the corner, and I'm told on the 15th the web app drops. So that's in 8 days from now, which is pretty crazy. So the season is here, and I thought it'd be quite cool to look through some of the most hyped players. And these aren't just the ones that I want to use. I posted out on Twitter last night, what one card do you want on FIFA 22? And we had some awesome replies. So we've got a mixture of like a ratings prediction as well as confirmed ones. So I hope you enjoy. And if I have missed out one card that you really want, get in the comment section. Can be a goalkeeper, striker, midfielder, whatever. Drop a like, subscribe, and let's go. So to start, we do have an African Cup winner, a 3 times African Player of the Year, and this absolute beast PELE made his name in the Ligue 1. So from what I can tell, he's going to have most of those dribbling traits, 4-star, 4-star, and just a phenomenal card to use as a cam, striker, playing on the last man, really technical. So looking forward to giving him a go at some point. And what I love about these hero cards, it reminds me of the chemistry that was on offer years ago. They've changed it since then. But basically, right, if you go and purchase PELE now, who's from Ghana, and there's a Ghanaian in the Ligue 1, that treats it as a perfect link of chemistry. So he's going to get a strong link to every single Ligue 1 player. But if they do match the same nation, it's a perfect link, which is just wonderful for different creations this year. So instead of EA completely reworking chemistry as we know it, they're going to be bringing cards out, different types of cards that are going to offer certain chem, which I think is just a step in the right direction for creativity. So really like that, man. A lot of eyes on this man, GINOLA. And what would have been even better is if they released him as a Premier League version for his Newcastle career. But it is what it is. He did play quite a few games in the Ligue 1. And with that being said, he's going to get that perfect link into MBAPPE, which is pretty disgusting. And I've seen some stats, leak stats anyway. 5-star, 5-star. Very nice. But the one downfall is his balance is in the 70s. So if you're going to treat him as sort of more of a Cristiano Ronaldo and have him as a striker leading the line, getting the goals, awesome. If you're going to be playing him on the wing, maybe you'll see some concern there, or there might not be as much success if you were to use like a Vinicius Jr. We don't know how FIFA 22 is really going to play out. So we do have another hero card, and there's going to be one more after this. But Cordoba, he means a lot to me because back in the day when I was playing Ultimate Team, I never really switched up my starting 11. If I brought in a player, they were pretty much used from the start until the end, and he was absolutely cracked out. Now, I must admit, the game back in the day was simplified, and even like some of the worst cards felt good. But Cordoba, love him, and that Inter Milan side especially, when they won the Champions League, I got their signed shirt. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen. But just with like Julio Cesar, Eto'o, Cordoba, Zanetti, they mean a lot. I love them. I don't know why. I got that connection with those players. It's just that era of football. Love it a lot, man. So Cordoba, I know I'm going to get him in very, very soon. I don't know his price, though. It's going to be a lot, especially with 90 defending, 87 physical, and 86 pace. You're going to be able to use him all the way through the cycle. So he's going to be definitely a good buy. So saving the best hero card to last, and then we'll move over to the regular versions that should be a little bit more affordable for you. But I cannot begin right now to explain in words how excited I am for NATALE. Back in the day, I put in thousands of games with him, and now he returns to FIFA. Love him, love what he's about, and his card, they've done him nice. 90 pace, 90 dribbling, 91 shot, 70 physical, even boosted that up. And it does look like someone, unless EA patched the game, that you can use from the start until the end. Like, I cannot wait for chemistry as well to Barella and someone else that's going to be featuring in today's video that I don't want to spoil just yet. But the amount of chemistry in Italian and, oh, it's perfect. So a downgrade to Hazard is unfortunately coming once again. He seems to receive, like, a lot of hate and criticism. Like, okay, he's got injured. He hasn't found his form like he had in the Premier League. But come on, you can't discredit what he's been able to achieve back in the day. Like, he was one of the best Premier League players. And it is a shame to see that sort of rating deteriorate over recent years. But, you know, I'm still excited to use him. Every single FIFA, I look to go and play with Eden Hazard, see if he's great. And if he doesn't feel as good as he did when he received that, what was it? The purple card? Like, he had a player of the month that I think it broke the game. They released him too good, and EA have never been the same since. They always downgrade cards now and just don't give you your money's worth. But Eden Hazard, even with an 86 overall, I truly believe that he should be OP. Have him as that central cam and go from there. So Hazard, I will still give the love that he deserves. And if he's good and he repays the favor, he's in. So even though Mbappe scored a load of goals in Ligue 1 and he chipped in with a fair amount during the Champions League, I think we're going to see once again this year a major ratings refresh for some of the best players in the game. So it just gives EA a little bit more headroom to release promo cards and make more money. And a lot of people like looking in on that can't wrap their head around it. They think that going off of Mbappe's season, he deserves a +1. And you're probably right. But in EA's eyes, they do it their own way. Like Harry Kane, for example, last year was insane. And the best card he got was an 88, which is terrible. And they downgraded a lot of some of those amazing players. So with Mbappe, I'd actually keep the same based off how he's played. And we're going to do like sort of a side-by-side. But Mbappe, once you use him, you don't go back to a regular card. Now with Neymar, who is always literally the best in the game, you look at the numbers that he put in last season, not as good as the previous one. We've seen better days from Neymar, but if you ever watch him, he is technically there. Like he's still world class. He's getting on a bit though. He's 29 years of age. And I think with the ratings refresh, they'll probably bring Neymar down and they'll have him the same rating as Mbappe. Now, would you agree or disagree? Like this is a bit controversial. Some people would argue that Neymar is technically better, which he is, and I'd agree. And Mbappe is more of that goal scorer. So it's a weird one, but I'd still stick by. And I think that EA are going to be downgrading a lot of those high rated cards. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if Messi gets the drop as well. Ronaldo comes down. Let me know your thoughts on it, but these two are just insane. So going from some of the most expensive players in the game to Michail Antonio, but put some respect on his name. 81, 82, somewhere around there, and that would see him receive a pretty nice boost and fully deserved. Was wonderful last season. He's still scoring goals, and he broke what? Di Canio's record at West Ham, so fair enough. Good pace, good physical, very good physical, huge boost there. And I think finishing wise, he's going to be great. At the start of the game, you're going to want to use him. So I'll try him. And he's changing his nationality. No more England, Jamaica. So with Chiesa, I cannot wait to try him with Barella. That doesn't feature in today's video because he already was in one of the other ones. And I want to keep it fresh. But Barella, Chiesa, Di Natale. That trio right there is going to be insane. But Chiesa himself, like he was very good for Juventus. And then for the national team, I mean, he saved Italy. So upgrade. Big upgrade. Come on, 83 I think is fair. Going off of like how he really does play, I think he does deserve like a huge boost in his pace, his dribbling, and also the finishing. You've got to up that. So Chiesa is going to be a very, very nice card. Not sure the skills, like minimum 4-star, but could you argue maybe a 5-star skills, or am I getting a bit carried away? 4-star? Okay. So Man United fans are going to love this one, Greenwood. But what I don't understand is that EA still are yet to balance out his card. The best thing that he's good at, which is just natural finishing and the shooting in general, they give him some really poor stats. So 82 minimum on his card, and then his dribbling, like he's not too bad to set up himself with a bit of movement there, and his pace is pretty good. I think he should be given like a bit more of an upgrade. You could argue like 84, 85 pace. Like he's not slow. So Greenwood, looking forward to that one in those starter teams. Very nice. Haaland, 99 shot power. Well, maybe not 99, but mid-90s. Like when he hits it, they stay here. He's a terrifying striker. Formidable force, natural instinct of just putting the ball in the back of the net. Scary. And if he continues at this rate, he's going to get a Ballon d'Or, especially once Messi retires, Ronaldo, and it paves the way for more of these youngsters to come through and shine. Haaland is deadly. Whether or not he plays that well on FIFA, I don't know. But IRL, just crazy. And if they do get his card right, you know, he could be a force. More pace, would you say? I mean, his acceleration is crazy for his height. Maybe a little bit more pace. So saving the best to last, Alan Saint-Maximin. 90 dribbling minimum. Like, come on, EA. If you watch this guy play, it is literally the best part of his game. And to not give him 90... it's ridiculous. He's one of the best dribblers in the Prem, especially at speed. Like him and Adama are pretty equal in terms of how they get the team on the front foot. But you look at the technical ability, Saint is miles ahead of Adama. Adama's just like this brute force that just runs in a straight line. Saint is good with it. He provides the flair, so exciting to watch. And if you have checked him out, his finishing has got a lot better. I think maybe it's more to do with like the shot choices. He's chipping in with a few more goals. I think his playmaking is underrated. Like his passing, you could even argue a little bit more. Because when he's on the wing, he can put in a fantastic delivery. So you could say like 76 passing, but I gave him 74. The pace is obviously going to be there. He's just like so good to use at the start of the game. Like, and all the way through. Well, maybe not all the way through because his finishing's inconsistent. And I tried him on the beta and he had everything apart from the shot. He was missing so many sitters. So maybe he's going to feel better early access. But thank you very much for watching, boys. That is me done. Let me know in the comment section one player you're really looking forward to using, and I'll see you soon. Drop a like. Take care. Team out. Peace.